Hi guys, it's me TJ here with
Paul Zigo.
Yeah, that guy. And we do reviews together. We recently reviewed Pokemon, the first movie.
It was
and,
great.
Yeah, we loved it. Here's an 11-minute preview.
We open with Bubbles and Mewtwo waking up in his fucking tank.
There's a lot of bubbles in this film, by the way. Yeah, I just want to piss in this.
Yeah.
I just want to take a nice warm piss right in this fucking...
There you go, Pokemon. How did a show this slow and goofy get popular with kids? This is goofy as fuck.
Nah, it's blowing bubbles at him.
Oh no! Bubbles!
Wow, they really have a bubble fetish going in
Yeah,
this
they
movie.
like the bubbles are a theme, I guess.
What is with the fucking bubbles? This is boring with a capital fucking B.
Yeah, dude.
This is
really bad.
dull.
Fire up another J.
This is dull.
You wanna do a
dull,
J?
Dull, yeah. Light it up.
This is my world now.
We're just staring blankly at this shit like...
God, man, it's so implausibly boring. It really is, man. That really is. Like, it's so plotting and awful and like. For a feature film, the animation is jackass garbage.
How many times during the review were we just like, boring?
I've so far not even seen a reason for us to be with Team Rocket. What are they even doing here?
I don't care. Who cares?
I'm trying to fucking come up with criticisms other than just, this is boring, this is boring, I am bored, I am bored. I'm trying to fucking at least talk about the fucking flaws of this movie beyond just, this is boring Trek.
I made it, but just by a hair.
Ah! Who gives a shit?
Gives a fucking shit.
Nobody's
cares about-
invested in this piece of shit fucking movie.
Yep.
What is... Okay.
I'm boring! It does nothing to earn your attention. When the animation... Look, we talk... There's one part in the film where Mew is coming down from the sky, right? Mewtwo, sorry. I get them mixed up. Coming down from the sky. I don't know. They've got such distinct fucking names. Mewtwo is coming down from the sky. And it looks kind of cool. But this movie, every time it tries to look cool, it cock blocks you. Mew comes down and you think, oh wow, he looks kind of neat. And then it cuts at the most weird moment to fucking
Team Rocket fiddle fucking around in the sewer system. Not serving the plot in any way. By the way, Team Rocket shouldn't even be in this fucking movie. We'll get to that, I'm sure, at some point. But and then it cuts back to Mewtwo landing. Why couldn't there just be one continuous awesome shot of Mewtwo's coming down from the ceiling, and, you know, it switches up the angles a few times, and it pans around him, and, you know, it shows him from all these different angles as he does this big, epic, float-down reveal to Ash and the gang. But no. Nope, can't do that, because that'd be too visually fucking interesting. We have to show the beginning of that shot, and then when it gets too hard to animate, cut to some other bullshit, and then cut back as he lands. Like, this movie intentionally cock blocks you from a big dramatic fucking moment. It'd be like if in The Empire Strikes Back, Luke starts to confront Vader, and they start their lightsaber duel, and then it cuts to Princess Leia taking a shit, and Han Solo picking his fucking nose, and Chewie scratching his ass, and Lando Calrissian fucking checking his dick for genital warts, And then it cuts back and Luke is fucking lost the lightsaber battle and he's like, no! You know? That'd be the fucking equivalent. You take a big, potentially dramatic moment and say, cut away from that to some pointless horse shit. The editing is dog shit. It makes the movie dull. Everything about this movie is dull. This is a montage of every terrible attempt at humor from Pokemon, the first movie. Enjoy.
Well, that sure was a shocking ending.
Shocking that Ash moves so fast.
We didn't come here to steal a meal.
I'd settle for a taste of that Pikachu.
Ah! But Jesse, how we gonna swim up that thing?
Pretend you're a catfish. They're fabulous things.
Send in the clones.
I'm scared.
Me too.
Meow. Ah, I made it, but just by a hair. I almost made a clawful mistake.
Clawful! 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 Because they're cats and they have claws.
Oh, God. Oh, that
So
brings
much-
back some bad memories.
It's
dude.
so much worse the 14th time around.
Oh, Paul.
In addition to the shit fuck humor, the messages. Now I know.
God,
it's a kid's
why,
show.
Paul? Why?
Look, TJ, we want to teach kids lessons with their shows. I get it. But this is over the fucking top hokey. No kid was into this level of hokey. They showed up because they wanted to see Pikachu beat the shit out of a Charizard or vice versa. They did not want a fucking hour and a half long moral lesson about the power of friendship or whatever. What was the message of this? Can you succinctly give us what they were trying to get across? What was the moral message of Pokemon the first movie?
The moral message of Pokemon, the first movie, is if you have a shitty fucking anime featuring cutesy little characters fighting each other, you could probably make millions of fucking dollars.
Billions.
In fact, billions of dollars.
Billions.
You could probably, with minimal effort, create the highest grossing media fucking franchise of all time. That's the real moral lesson. As for the moral lesson that was tacked onto this shitty movie, okay, well let's examine it. We kind of went over the plot a little earlier, but let's just focus in on the end, because that's where they put on all the tacked on messages
Sure.
at the very end of the film. So the first tacked on message is all the Pokemon are fighting each other. And as we mentioned before, it was lazy, not using their cool powers or anything. Having the laziest, pussiest Pokemon fights you've ever seen. And all the characters, for some reason, this is beyond the fucking pale for them. There's literally a line in the movie where like, Pokemon aren't supposed to fight. And you're like, what? Isn't that all they do? And then she adds, not like this.
Pokemon aren't meant to fight. Not like this.
Oh, they were meant to fight, but not like this, dude. Not like this.
Why can't you two understand it's not right to force Pokemon to battle this way?
Earlier, Ash pulled his fucking Pikachu out and incinerated an entire group of Pokemon. That was cool. But this shit where they're laying up against each other ineffectually, TJ, we can't let them hug. What are they doing? They all just kind of collapsed against one another. This is
They're all having this big moral revelation moment. Even Team Rocket is moved by the power of this fucking moment.
What is that?
So I guess the first moral, Paul, is having Pokemon fight is bad. Kind of undermining the whole cinematic and television and video game and card game universe.
I find it hard to walk away with anything other than that. It's just absurd how many times this movie tries to make us feel something with music. And the ultimate example of it happens at the very end of the film.
As the Pokemon are doing their little fight.
As they're having their little slap fight. Well, I mean, take a look.
Is this music appropriate for this?
Sometimes things don't go your way, but hey, you'll have a better day someday. All your friends are dead inside that base. What is this?
What? This music does not go with this scene at all. What? There's giant monsters fighting. Why is this playing? What?
Can you imagine? This sounds like the credits to like Beverly Hills Cop 2 or something. Like the second credit song to Beverly Hills Cop 2 might have been this.
This is the end credits song or some shit.
Just listen to it. What is it? We are brothers. Why are we fighting each other?
What the fuck?
So yeah, if you enjoyed that, be sure to get our full review down below.
Yeah, links down there.
Premium content. It really helps my channel, really helps Paul's forthcoming channel, really helps all of us here in YouTube Wonderland to do what we do. And hey, if you love it, let us know. If you hate it, then you can review our review.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll review your review of our review.
Yeah, and then, you know, we could just review back and forth for all time. It's just an endless content generating machine, you know? You review us, we review you, and so on and so forth until the end of fucking time.
Reviews for everybody!
Reviews forever!
Reviews for all!